Back in this country, the federal government wants child sex predators to face tougher sentences. The Justice Minister, Rob Nicholson, was joined by police and former victims of sexual abuse in Toronto today to announce changes to the law. There are a few details, though, and as Mike Drolet reports, this isn't the first time the government has been short on specifics when promising to be tough on crime.
It had all the trappings of a major announcement: flags, TV screens, even a velvet rope. Add to that who was on hand: high-profile victims of child abuse. What Justice Minister Rob Nicholson announced was not immediate action, but what he's planning to do.
We will take further steps to tackle crime by holding violent criminals responsible.
Nicholson did offer a roadmap of sorts, what's next in their tough-on-crime agenda. They want stiffer sentences for child sex offenders, and they want to implement a victim's Bill of Rights. But there's no specific details or timetable for any of it.
But it seems that this minister and his colleague from Public Security's main fun in life is to do some type of press conference, roundtable, and absolutely saying nothing except rehashing some big headlines.
The Conservatives have done this before. In November, they made a series of announcements across the country calling for tougher laws to keep mentally ill offenders from being released early. Nothing has yet come out.
My biggest concern is how many other kids is he affecting?
It's been 16 years since former NHL player Sheldon Kennedy came forward about the abuse he suffered at the hands of his coach, Graham James. James was convicted but only served 18 months. Since then, Kennedy has been an advocate for victims' rights.
Kids are coming forward, and back in the day, nobody came forward. And if they did, you were almost an outcast. So there's been a major shift that way.
Kennedy and other child welfare advocates met with Nicholson for over an hour, who they say promised there is an agenda and victims' rights will be a priority.
We think that these sorts of steps that the government are taking are very, very important.
Now all the Conservatives have to do is deliver the details. Mike Drolet, Global News, Toronto.